Welcome to Bothering the Band. My name is Ryan Bynack. On this awesome episode, we have MadLeo, a fellow Florida native. However, there are a few technical difficulties, a couple glitches, but the episode is great. And I must warn you that she does refer to MIA, the artist, flying like plane, high like plane, bang, bang, as Mia. But I didn't correct her because she's so nice, and this is such a great episode. Give it up, MadLeo, Bothering the Band. Follow us on Instagram and all that shit. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
What's going on?
Not much.
How is
Thanks for having me on. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, thank you so very much. So I was getting a little nervous because my producer usually does all the hard stuff and I just do the questions.
Oh yeah.
But we really wanted to have you on, and because the time, didn't work, I was like,
Yeah.
well, I was like, I really want her on, so I'll do it myself. Fingers crossed, because she's at work. So.
Oh, okay. When you say the hard stuff, the hard stuff, like what? Like the technical side or what?
The technical side to me, it's like I'm a writer. I'm creative.
Oh, okay.
I do
Yeah.
all the creative, fun stuff, and she does like the
The technical side, yeah. The hard stuff. That's what I thought that probably meant because I feel you there.
I'm just it's beyond me. When we started this thing, it was a written article that I was doing, and
Okay.
so many people were like, "Oh, you should do a podcast. You should do a podcast." And I was like, "Yeah, one of you guys should step up and help me." And
Yeah.
I actually had someone do it. So my friend, shout out to Abby. She'll be editing this, so she'll.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Abby.
Yeah. We have a great episode today with MadLeo. Where are you at in the world?
Right now, I'm actually in Germany because I haven't been traveling because of COVID for the past 2 years, like everyone else. So finally, I kind of took a bit of a break for a couple weeks. And so I've been traveling around Europe, and I went to Croatia first, and I went to the seaside in Croatia, and it was like the most beautiful place I'd ever been. Maybe it was because I was coming off of COVID, restrictions. But no, it was amazing. And then we went to Berlin for a few weeks, and then went to Amsterdam. And now I'm back in Germany because I'm visiting my cousin. But this is the end of my Euro trip. So then or not really the end, but I'm going back to Serbia on Friday because that's sort of like my second home. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida, but I moved. Sorry, what?
I said, "Oh, I know. I did my research, and I have to say, I am in Florida. I'm from Orlando."
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have Orlando.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my God, I didn't even see that.
Yes. And we will get into it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have Florida questions for you too.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool.
But yeah, my first question was where are you at in the world? And man, I'm so jealous you get to travel so much.
Yeah, well, it's actually really easy once you're in Europe. I mean, the European Union's all connected, so we've just been jumping on trains, and it's been super, super cheap to travel. And the restrictions over here are much more like regulated, and I don't know. It's been a lot. We thought we would have more problems actually, but everything has been really fun.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky that I got to do it. But it was 2 years built up tension because I really like to travel. So not being able to was hard. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
So cool. I have to give a shout out to my man King Khan, who is in a band, and he lives in Berlin now. I don't know if when you're done with
Nice.
this, Listen to a band called King Khan, Khan, and the Shrines. King Khan
KH
and the Shrines.
K.
Yeah. He's great. He was one of our very first interviews, and he's become a good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about moving to Berlin. After spending a couple weeks there, I was like, whoa, this is like I've never been to a city where I was like just blown away by that, so much so that I was like, I have to live here, literally. But as soon as I got there, I was like, yeah, this is definitely where I want to be, because it was just such a creative energy and really open atmosphere and open people, and just like it was just incredible to see. And the culture is different, and it's all, I really like being like cultural shocked, you know.
Yeah.
It's just fun to sort of get uncomfortable and see how other people are living, in what ways is it better, or what ways is it worse, or you know. And it felt like the first time I ever was like, okay, I need to be here because it'll be good for my music as well. You know, everywhere else it's like, oh, what's pretty, or where do I want to live, or what's going to be fun. But this was like, oh, this is where I want to be, because this is like, I think as an artist, this is going to be a good place for me. So yeah, I'm excited if you have some bands to recommend in Berlin.
Well, that's the only one I know. Well, actually, no. We interviewed. I don't know if he's in Berlin. We interviewed this. His name his name is Max Motherfucker, and he's a punk rock singer in a band called Christmas.
Huh.
And it's very. I don't know. To me, it's like very 80s, 90s, like thrashy punk rock, but
that's cool.
like skateboard thrash punk.
Yeah.
He was very sweet though. He wasn't wearing a shirt, so that was fun too.
That's funny.
So
you probably thought
go ahead.
Gonna see him. You probably thought you weren't gonna see him.
Yeah, he was like laying in his bed. He was just shirtless. No, I don't think he cared.
That's funny.
Okay, enough with the old interviews. Let's talk about you, MadLeo. What are you going to be doing on the 8th of November?
On the 5th of November?
The 8th of November.
Oh, the 8th of November. I will probably be blasting 8th of November, honestly. It's sort of a tradition at this point.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. So the questions might seem random, but they are very tailored to each guest. So you'll pick up on it.
This one, yeah, I could tell.
Well, that was a good first jumping off question. The next question is, what makes you mad?
Is what?
What makes you mad? Like, what pisses you off?
Well, stupid people mostly.
Okay.
I decided on the mad for MadLeo because the Leo I'm talking about my Leo horoscope. I'm a double Leo, and the mad I added on to there because I thought I wanted to well, I thought I needed something to sort of push me, and I thought my name could help me sort of create my persona around, instead of trying so hard to kind of do it the other. I don't know if this is making any sense, but the MAD for me stands for sort of just remind myself to keep my edge and to not let people sort of bust me around or anything, to always just remember that I'm the one who's in charge of my own life, and not let anybody or society or what I see on my feed or anything sort of distract my own awareness of myself and in the world. So I just and I went on a few different directions when I was picking my new artist name. I was like, I want it to be like something that I can just really fall back on, like and feel secure in. And the MAD doesn't mean any one thing. It's sort of my normal natural state is I'm always a little bit mad at something or someone, at the world, mostly.
I think that's pretty normal though.
Yeah. I think so too. And so I think I'm in good company.
Yeah. Wow. Great answer. Okay, so you're from Daytona Beach, Florida, and Daytona Beach is known for. I'll let you finish this sentence. What is Daytona Beach known for?
NASCAR.
Okay.
Or
Well,
driving on the beach.
besides NASCAR, in my generation, it was known for spring break. Like
Oh, well, yeah.
that's
The spring break in Daytona is pretty crazy. Yeah.
that's where.
Same. We have a few random weekends in the calendar that I'm like, oh no.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you is how you feel about those random weeks, those random events on the calendar as like a local growing up there. Like, how do you feel about those crazy wild events?
Well, I was actually thinking about it, this exact question recently, because when I went to Amsterdam's like a huge tourist destination for Europeans. In Europe, everyone goes to Amsterdam because they're open to, like, you can buy weed there and buy shrooms and you're like totally cool. But so it's a huge melting pot in Europe. And I was thinking, I was like, wow, I actually live in a pretty touristy spot too. Like Daytona is a tourist destination and I'm constantly dealing with tourists. And I've never known, not born and raised in Daytona, so I've always been dealing with like bike week and NASCAR and avoiding traffic and just something so normal. And the months in the calendar, like when these huge events are going to be in your city, like Christmas and Thanksgiving, and you just know not to go on these streets at that time. But I was thinking it is different because in Amsterdam, I was like, people are kind of a little rough on the edges here. And then my boyfriend was, we're all tourists. Like these people are dealing with tourists nonstop, it's not fun. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's true. I've never really liked it either. So not like it, but it is sort of like, okay, you can't really go here this week or you can't do that. It's definitely an inconvenience. Huge, but it's depending on the events, I like it more or less, because some events are more fun and where I want to go. Usually music related ones are always cool to go see regardless. So I do like it for that aspect.
Yeah. You grew up playing basketball, right?
Yeah.
How tall are
I
you?
grew up in a basketball family, totally. I'm 5'7",
Okay.
and I was a guard.
When's the last time you played hoop?
Well, actually, I haven't. I mean, I play when I'm home because my brother and my whole family is all really into basketball. And that's actually, I'm here in Koblenz visiting my cousin who he plays on the basketball team here in Germany.
Oh, cool.
So basketball has like always been a huge part of my life growing up. And nobody in my family is musical at all. So they're like, what are you talking about music all the time for? So it's funny, but yeah, I love basketball. I love all sports. And I try to play as much as, as much access as I have to it. I try to play as I can. But I like all sports. I think being active is like so important.
Yeah, of course. I totally get where you're coming from because I grew up. I love basketball. I grew up, and I'm a writer and a poet. So it's the same thing in my family where I was like, I want to be a creative artist, and
Yeah.
Now they made peace with it, but then they were like, wait, what? Like, you want to be?
What are you talking about?
What's a poet? So
yeah. Well, I think writing generally is sort of a misunderstood or not really thought of career. Like I think a lot of people don't really understand writing so much. Like my dad's always like, how long are you going to be writing songs? Aren't you finished yet?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not going to be finished probably for a while.
You're like, yeah,
I'm
Dad,
just
it's
getting
not that
started.
easy.
But yeah, I think writing is, yeah. It's like, you've been writing all day. When are you done?
Don't ask Bob Dylan that, because he would say he's never done writing the songs that are 60 years old. So
Oh, really?
yeah, Bob Dylan's music always changes. Like he's always just changing the songs up depending on how he feels. So
Yeah, I'll have to dig into him. I haven't listened to him enough.
Yeah, gotta dive into Bob Dylan. I love Bob Dylan.
I gotta dig. I have so much music to listen to. I'm really behind, honestly, because I was listening to really just basically what was on the radio for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then suddenly someone started introducing me to some other bands and some other music, and I was like, oh my God, what have I been doing? Listening,
Yeah.
like so my music taste has totally changed in the last 2 years, really. When COVID hit, I had more time to listen to music and everything, and so I was like, oh no, I've been going down totally wrong sort of music path. But it was good, and now I'm just like, I have so much music I want to listen to, so
of
I'm trying
course.
to catch up.
There's an endless amount of music, and that's kind of like why we started this thing, is because we're me, and again, shout out to Abby, we're such music like junkies. And someone recently asked, they're like, well, what happens if you can't book a guest? And I was like, that'll never happen, because there's so much music out there, that'll never ever.
Definitely.
So we asked a bunch of silly questions, and this is one of them. Do you know who Jason Segel is?
Jason Segel, that name sounds super familiar. Is he an actor?
Yes.
Jason Segel. I know that name.
I think I'll give you credit because he was an actor. We try to ask our guests like semi-obscure actor pop culture references to see if they know. So I'll give you the win on that one. He was in a movie called he was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. He was in Knocked Up. He was in
of course, he's in How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's in Marshall and How I Met Your Mother.
Marshall, yeah.
Oh, good job. I'm so proud. So back to music. First of all, I must say I love the song Reminisce. It definitely is on heavy rotation for me.
Oh, thanks.
It's a great fucking song. And then what song pumps you up? Like, what song gets you going?
Anything by Mia pumps me up. She's saying, I don't know if Paper Planes is like her biggest maybe hit that everyone would know.
Yeah, of course.
But Mia, everything by Mia pumps me up. And let's see what else. I don't know. I would say Mia is like a given if I want to get pumped up.
That's a good answer. That is. Okay. So who would you thank first if you won an Oscar or a Grammy? Who would be the first person you thank?
I guess I would probably thank the person who introduced me to music, which is a good friend of which is just a good friend of mine. He introduced me to all this new music that I never heard, and I really felt like it changed. Like it was the first huge moment where I really felt a shift in my whole perspective on life and music and art. So without him, I don't think, I don't know how long it would have taken me to sort of fight where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
So I think that that's the person. He's just one of my best friends. And then my parents. But
yeah.
but yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Don't you love those moments where like your whole like something hits in your life? Oh my God. It's a magical moment.
Yeah, there's a few of those that I've had over the past couple years, and I swear it's just because I've had time. Like with COVID, I've had time to just sort of think more about life and about everything that I'm trying to do, and I'm just like constantly like, oh wait, what was I thinking back then? Now I think COVID really shifted a lot of people's perspectives on everything, which is a positive of the whole mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love when those moments happen, because it's that's why I like culture shock and like traveling, because I think that really ignites that in me, at least, to see other things and to realize when you're wrong or realize how much you don't know. Traveling really helps me sort of get into that, and then it helps me be a better writer, a better artist, so it all intertwines.
Oh, that's cool. That's great. I hope one of those moments happened to you today. Okay. What's the last?
You too.
It's happening right now. This is a great moment. I love it. I love talking to musicians and creative people. So thank you. What's the last thing you Googled? And you have to be honest.
Oh God. I think I Googled like, how big is a terabyte?
Oh, okay. How big is a terabyte?
And I don't think I even got the answer.
How many
But a
megabytes?
terabyte's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's really big. My laptop is 2 terabytes. So, and I was trying to figure out, because also I'm really bad at the technical side, but I'm trying to get better. So I'm like looking up how to like keep my storage more intact, or where does everything go, and like on my computer, keeping organized is like so hard. But I'm like, maybe I should just know what a terabyte is first.
What kind of computer do you have?
I have a Mac.
I'm trying to think. If it's the same, then I have 2 terabytes. MacBook Pro.
What kind do I have about this Mac? Yeah. Yeah, it's a 2019 Mac 15. Oh, version 10. I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't even know what I got. So that's why I need to Google these things.
Okay, so this is a real stupid question. I'm just prefacing that. Pimples, do you pop them or do you leave them?
My boyfriend pops them, but I like if I have one on my face, but I don't ever touch them.
You don't?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not a pimple popper. I'm not. I don't know why. I don't mind someone else doing it though. Like if I have one, I'm like, yeah, if you need to do this, then I'm not gonna stop you. Go ahead and pop it. But I don't do it.
Oh man, that's so fun. So you'll let your
understand the urge. I understand the urge.
I think that takes a different amount of discipline to have that and just be like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna do its thing. I'm big into like, yeah, I'll just leave it, because it's worse if you do it. If I do it, I regret it. So I'm just like, just don't look. For everyone listening, MadLeo has no pimples. She's beautiful. So there you go. I on the other hand, totally similar to what makes you smile the most?
I guess, well, just talking, conversation, funny people. I mean, being around someone who I can vibe humor wise with. If somebody gets my sense of humor, that's,
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be the best way to make me smile. So I always like that.
Oh, excellent. I've made her smile 3 times just to let the audience know. You hear that? Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Uh-oh.
I'm definitely an introvert. My next song coming out is called Extroverts.
We know. That's why we're asking.
And so yeah, I'm definitely an introvert. Now I'm seeing that, yeah.
See the pattern?
Like, oh, that's convenient. But yeah, I got it now.
When is this song coming?
I'm definitely an introvert. I'd say that the song comes out October 29th. So a week from today, or a week from tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. New song, October 29th. Everyone go listen to it. One day when you write an autobiography, what is it gonna be called?
Coming of age, little late.
I like it. Wow. You had that ready to go.
Yeah, I have put a little thought into it.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Coming of age a little.
Yeah. Or maybe it should be a podcast. I don't know. I feel podcasts are the thing to do now.
Yeah, I guess. That's another thing that wouldn't happen for us without COVID, So
yeah. A lot of people started on their creative, journeys finally, like really doing stuff through this time. So that was awesome too.
Yeah. Who's your best friend?
My best friend is my friend Claire. She actually does all my artwork. Yeah, shout out Claire. She does all my artworks, and we work on all my creative everything together. So she helps me a ton with all my visuals. She's behind all my visuals, her and my boyfriend both. So we have a small little team, me, my boyfriend, and my best friend, who do all the visuals for everything. And it's really, I used to have other people do it, but now it's just us, and it's been so much better.
Yeah.
More freeing.
That's important. You have your little enterprise, and one day, when you blow up, you'll be able to trust them, and they get your vision, and they'll learn along the way with you.
Yeah, growing with them has been cool, because my best friend, who she's actually she's part of like the family basically, and she's been traveling around Europe as well, and we're having this same sort of journey, but on different paths, because she's an artist, and I mean, she's a painter and drawer and everything. She uses art. She makes art with her hands. I make it with through writing with my hands. It's totally different, but it somehow intertwines together perfectly, because I need that, and she is so good at it and everything. But so yeah, since COVID, things have been a lot more, I think, DIY for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And so it really has pushed, the limitations have sort of helped, I think, push us in the right direction with everything, with our own creative paths, and with the MadLeo creative path.
Yeah, I think it's important to have those people. Also, we have our little, in Bothering the Band, we have our unit. We have, I'm going to give a shout out to Enid, who does all of our graphics and like all the creative, like visually creative stuff, which is, again, not, I write, but it's a totally different skill set, like I don't have that. So
yeah, doesn't overlap.
yeah, but it's like when you combine your powers, you create this one product or this one thing that is bigger than all three, all everyone involved, you know?
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
cool. I'm happy you have those people.
yeah, and that's thanks, me too.
Yeah, it's important. It is. What's the
Yeah, yeah.
last song you played on Spotify?
Well, it wasn't a song. I'd have to look up what the last song was. I play ocean noises
Okay.
like to fall asleep.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I just have a playlist on spot. My playlist on Spotify is just a whole playlist of ocean sounds. And so that's the last thing I played. But I actually let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I'm weird. I
No, that's not weird.
should see what the last thing I played was though. Oh, well, I played Oasis versus Blur
Okay.
playlist. That's what I was listening to last. I was trying to, because I haven't spent any time listening to Oasis, but
Mhm.
I'm obsessed with Blur, and so it's like wanting to check out the rivals so that I can argue, make educated arguments
Yeah.
for
Both
why
are
Blur is
good.
better.
I think you can like both of them. I like both of them.
Yeah, no, they're both great. Yeah.
Next dumb question. Do you bite your nails?
Yeah, big time.
Oh, okay. Big time.
Big time nail biter.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm constantly trying to quit, but no.
I think,
Doesn't work.
yeah, that's a tough one. Just to let everyone listening know, she has not bit her bit her nails at all during this interview, so it's not as bad as she thinks. Doing good.
Well, thanks.
When's the last time you cried tears of joy?
Um, hmm.
Yeah, tears of happiness.
Yeah, I'm not a big tears of happiness kind of person, honestly. I don't usually cry tears of happiness, but I think maybe the only thing that I could think of that maybe would make me cry tears of happiness is just like something like animal related, like some animal reuniting with another lost long animal or something.
That's adorable.
That's the only thing that I can even
Like
imagine.
like a dog and a cat running to each other and embracing.
Like, yeah, like or I was picturing actually horses like running to meet each other like after a long
And then give
time away.
a big horse hug.
Yeah, big horse hug. That might do it.
Please title one of your next songs "Horse Hug," and then have Claire paint an image of two horses hugging.
With tears coming down their eyes.
The joy just sprouting out. Yeah. Welcome to Bothering the Band. Real dumb shit. This is what you signed up for. What color is your sofa or couch?
It's purple.
Purple. That's
My
hot.
sofa is purple.
Purple sofa.
Yeah.
So are you in like a hostel right now? Or Airbnb or something? Or a friend's house?
I'm actually in my cousin's place.
Oh,
My
okay.
cousin lives in Koblenz, Germany. So I'm staying with him and my friend Claire.
Oh.
Because they're actually dating, which is super convenient. Um, and so me and my boyfriend are staying here, and I'm just in their room because I made them go in there.
Yeah. You're like, I have to do an interview.
Yeah.
All right, here's a fun question. When you're sitting in a car in the passenger seat, do you sit normal or do you sit and put your feet up and shit?
If I can put my feet up, then I will, meaning like if the person driving is, gonna be a psycho or something, tell me to put my feet down. But usually that is the case. Most people don't like it when you put your feet up.
Yeah.
But
who cares?
which I guess makes sense. I'm definitely like a feet up, kind of relaxed, like no worries about that kind of stuff. Like put the cup on the desk, I don't care. But so depending on who I'm with,
Uh-oh.
is if I put my feet up or not.
Specific.
I have everyone is this way. There's like only a few that let me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't care. If you ever ride in my truck, you can put your feet all over the place. I don't care.
Okay, cool. I'll remember that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Would you rather have the ability to time travel or have 1 billion followers on your social media?
Oh, time travel. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, that was a test and you passed.
Yeah, definitely. Time travel for sure.
Okay, if you could time travel right now, where's the first place you would go or time you would go?
Well, I think before I went anywhere, I would be doing a ton of Googling. I would be researching a lot. Like, I don't even know what a terabyte is. Now I got to figure out where I'm going in time.
Yeah, I feel like if you mess it up, you might get murdered.
That's what I'm saying. But actually, I think we're much more murderous today than we were any other time period, really, for like how far we've come. We're still pretty murderous.
Oh, yes.
I don't. So I think, but yeah, I guess that'd be a good thing to look up. Like, when was the least murderous time in history?
That's your next.
And I would start from there.
Least murdery time in history. It's probably the 90s.
I don't think so. I think it'd be like, I don't, I'd have to Google. I don't even know. I think it would
when
be
we're
like
done here, we'll Google.
1700s.
Do you save birthday cards or do you throw them away?
I don't, not because I don't like them, but like just because I don't keep track of things easily.
Well, you travel a lot,
so
I can imagine.
Yeah, and so I really only have the necessities with me always. But I take pictures of everything, and like if I have a birthday card, then I always take a picture of it, so that I have it somehow.
That's cool though. You save it in your own way.
Yeah.
That's
in a way I won't lose it.
That's probably better, to be honest with you. Do you sing around the house? Do you sing when you're out in the world in life?
I love when I have like when I'm home back in Florida, like visiting family and stuff, and if I have the house to myself, then I'm always singing. I love to sing with it, like, when no one's home, but I don't really like to sing in front of other people unless it's like a performance or something like that. I don't really like to just, because like I said, I'm introverted. I'm not just gonna like be singing when someone's home. So I have to sort of have my own space and know that I'm you know,
No, no,
comfortable in my own spot. So yeah, but I do really love singing, and I would sing probably all day, all the time if I was home alone all the time.
yeah. I totally get it. Singing out of context is a little weird. Like at a restaurant or something. I don't
Yeah.
know, pretty wild. So tell us what's next for MadLeo, professionally, personally, whatever.
Well, I'm going to be over the next few months trying to figure out my living situation, moving to Berlin. And I'm working on this release right now, Extroverts. I'm working on the music video for it, which I think is going to be something that I just make myself, low budget, and just some footage that I already have and that I took over the course of all these trips, and compiling them together into a video for the song. But after that, I have a lot of music that I need to get out as soon as possible, because it's been weighing on me and I'm just really excited to get it out. But I have to get the music done, and I've been working on it all myself, the music production side. So this is going to be my first, after this next release, Extroverts, I'm making an EP. Sorry, this is totally all over the place.
No, this is your time to shine.
After this next release, I'm gonna be actively searching for music producers and just trying to figure out who is going to work on the project with me. It's basically going to consist of 4 or 6 songs that I already have written, and that I've basically produced myself, but just have to polish and get everything sounding like a real, complete, cohesive project, instead of what I've been doing so far, which is just releasing singles. And singles are hard enough in themselves, but they're also hard because they're also different. And I want this next project to be MadLeo's real entrance into the music world as a serious artist, because up until now it's basically been, I feel, amateur level in some ways, and my songwriting has gotten a lot better since when I started, and I want to make my next project really, really the one that sort of puts my name in front of a lot of people. And so this is what I'm working on, but I have really good people around me, so I'm not too worried, and I feel like I'm in a good place now, and I know a lot more what I'm doing now than I did when I started. So I'm really excited for this next project and figuring out the people who are going to work on it with me. So a lot to do.
That's great. I'm so excited. I can't wait to just watch your journey. And everyone listening, go follow MadLeo Instagram. It's MadLeoAF. Go listen to Reminisce right now, and then on October 29th, the Extroverts. And we can't thank you enough for doing our dumb little interview.
No, thanks so much for having me on. This was really, really fun.